A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome to my channel and welcome to this collective reading. In this collective reading, I'm going to be talking about both divine masculines and divine feminines. Because when I work with people, I work with both the energies. I don't work only with divine feminine or only with divine masculine. I understand. And I think all of you intelligent and wise people over here, all of you beautiful angels over here, you understand that you need to heal both of your feminine and masculine in order to be integrated with source energy and to be able to come into your full potential. And this journey is a long journey, but it's fun journey because there are so many adventures that come on your way. I think most people, they actually lose track of things when they get worried. Like someone had written to me the other day that I'm not able to pay my rent and I'm not able to get the salary. And so what am I supposed to do? And let me tell you, these are very small things in the big scheme. Very small things. The problem is that because of your programming, because of how you were raised in probably poverty consciousness or addiction scenario, or something else, neglect, isolation, too many burdens, too much responsibility for a child, too many emotional issues, maybe for some people even other kind of abuses. So the child who's now growing up into an adult gets very scared by these things. And in today's video, I also want to talk about the demonic energy. Now, all of you need to activate your demon slayer energy, which we call the Kali energy. The Kali energy is in a man as well as it can be in a woman. But you need to awaken and activate that energy so that you can slay all of these demons that are coming for you. And why are they coming for you? Why do they always come for you? Because number one, you got empathy in you. You sympathize with people very easily, and it's also part of this journey to be able to recognize genuine and fake, to be able to segregate them both. And so many people on this planet right now, and even in the dark ages, they pretend to be nice and good. And I don't want to name them, but I want you guys to become my Patreon, because some of these videos I would be sharing on Patreon from now onwards, and I need more and more people because there I will talk more freely. I will take names and I will say, okay, this is the person who was not right and this is the person who is right, like that, you know. So there are lots of people on this planet, and in the past few years, definitely, there have been so many who have been wearing this mask of an angel or a beautiful person. You know, they try to project or they try to act like that they can project the goddess energy or the empathetic energy, but in reality they're worse than even narcissists. Narcissists also have some greed, you know. These are people who pet the demon energy in them. They make deals with the demons and they allow the demons to use them as vessels. They very well know what they're doing, you know, but they do it still. So in this session, I can pick onto the energy of some men and women here who are obviously supporting even higher beings who are also here reincarnated. As I've told you in my past videos, the EBEs are also here. These people are here on the planet to help the planet shift, okay? But the demonic agents, they don't like that. And how do they function? They function by little bit of dropping fears and then making the fears look really big. Fear of money, fear of survival, fear of likability, like what if someone likes you or not. So I feel very strongly that some of you get really worried by these people. Even if you have so many gifts, even if you have so many positive qualities, you get easily persuaded sometimes, and sometimes you get persuaded when, you know, the going gets tough. When the going gets tough, you be like, oh my God, how will I do this? Now you also know, a lot of you also know that eventually things will get sorted out. Eventually, you know, the problems will get sorted out. But that waiting time is very crucial. You can wait with a happy face or you can wait with a sad face. And it's my personal experience. I've shared in the past channeling also how miracles happen. Miracles happen. Miracles happen. Miracles happen. But we need to maintain the vibration. We need to maintain that frequency. We don't maintain that frequency and we get a little bit down from our goddess energy or a god energy. Now, this doesn't mean you're walking out on the street telling everybody, hey, I'm a god, I'm a goddess. No. Goddess energy is something that demons don't like. God energy is something that witches don't like, or the, evil Jezebels don't like. They always want to stop those people, whosoever it is. Whosoever it is. And right from birth, they do it. Before birth also, they're eyeing on the womb of the mother. Like, okay, let this baby come out. Let this high vibrational baby come out. And I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And so the parents, even the parents are high vibrational. As much as I've seen, most of you angelics and starseed twin flames, your parents have also been into the twin flame ascension journey. But they've had a lot of issues to deal with. And maybe they got troubled. But looking at the situations they were put into and the things they did, I still would like to applaud them. Because when you don't know so many things, when you're not even born in that time frame, when you're not surrounded by those type of people or technology, even technology for that matter, now it's very easy. You can pick up the phone, you can, Google stuff, you can look for stuff. I mean, till the time you don't become a match, you have to suffer. But once you do, and there are so many brilliant people, like every time we ascend, we meet a lot of people like us. Back in those days, it was not that easy. Going from one place to another was also a big deal. Getting education was a big deal. Getting freedom was a big deal. So we are actually born in a very amazing time. It's a very conducive time for all of us. And these negative entities, these Draculas, these energy sucking demons, they look for people like you. So they're going to stand behind you. I've personally, in my therapy sessions, in my personal sessions, and even when I do chat conversations, because some of my students, they cannot take sessions instantly. They are probably stuck somewhere. They're busy somewhere. In my therapies, I give people special attention. I don't talk to people only in the scheduled sessions, because I know in the session, you can talk for 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. We've had very long sessions also in which we have achieved a lot. But there are also times when they need to talk to someone because they could be in a place, and I sense energy very fast. So if someone is working with me, they are somehow connected with me, I can pick onto their energy. So I remember I was talking to someone and I felt that they have a demon right behind them. And every time the demon was walking behind them, their mood was shifting. They were getting angry, they were getting upset, and they were getting into that zone of constant misunderstanding, not able to recognize or differentiate or segregate, the positive forces and segregate the positive from negative forces. And I always say, once you understand something, then there is no negative positive. So when you understand that these are the demons playing mind games, and these people are the vessels, they allow themselves to be the vessels. And there are two types of vessels. One is a vessel who doesn't know anything, and that's why they come for therapy, that's why they come for healings, because they are like, I don't know why I do this, I don't understand why I'm behaving like this, or I don't know why these situations are happening to me. So they are more into the surrendered state, and they're more like humble and obedient, and they want to learn. Even if they get scolded, they don't get scared, because they also recognize the Kali energy, the Kali, the mother energy, the mother protector energy. But there are those cunning and manipulative vessels who I feel cannot be healed. They cannot be healed. They should not come for therapy because they're just going to waste time. Sometimes they come for therapy because they want to take energy from the healers. And that happens with me a lot. But I can recognize, and these cases are very small, okay? Most of my students are really nice. They're amazing, brilliant people. But I have noticed that unintentionally, they have, via programming or because of their sympathetic heart, they cannot segregate those demons from an actual problem. So they allow. So now is the time, I feel, you're going to recognize that energy, the Kali, the mother energy, and you're going to learn to protect yourself. And it is high time. If you are watching this message, you have to, because you cannot always keep on giving sympathy to people or empathy to the wrong people. Look at their actions, look at their behavior, look at the things they do. You need to embody the light. You need to embody the God and Goddess energy. And in the hierarchy, there are more higher energies above the God and Goddess energy. This is also something I think they did via the colonization, that they gave the label of God to a certain energy and they said everybody is God. But I think it is not like that. It's God and Goddess. Then we have the Arihants. Then we have the Buddhas. Then we have above the Buddhas the Ascended Masters. Very powerful Ascended Masters, because Buddhas do not reincarnate again. But Ascended Masters can reincarnate whenever they want, just for the good of other people. And then we have the Source, the Supreme Energy. We have those really high beings above them. And there are so many dimensions. The Ascended Masters, they can travel. They live in mostly 7th dimension, but they can travel anywhere. And then we have the 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th dimension. And we are living right now in the purgatory, in the 3rd dimension, physically. But a lot of people are currently, because they've made the shift, they're in a higher frequency. They are in 5th dimension or 4th dimension. 4th dimension is also like, on and off, because some people keep falling down. Like on the same day, they are in 4D, but because of some guilt, shame, apathy, some fear, something happens that shakes them off completely, they go down. And then they stay there for a long time without realizing that they are in hell dimension. So these are the things that we heal in our therapies, like 3D to 5D. We do healing for narcissistic abuse, because when you have narcissistic abuse pattern in your DNA, then you're always going to attract those type of people. And attracting those type of people is also not a problem. But getting drained by them is a big problem. Because narcissistic people are everywhere. Like, they're always around. But we need to kind of also inspire them, so that they can also generate their empathetic side. There are some good narcissists also, and there are some bad narcissists also. Now, why do you need to activate this Kali energy? Because you also got great intuition. You also got really good tools. Lots of things that you're able to do in your life, they are not able to do it. I mean, despite all of their treachery, their cunningness, their manipulations, their mind games, making that beautiful, amazing image, that picture. It's always you who sometimes knows how to click onto the right energy, always. Okay. And I think in the past 2 years, it has become even better for some of you. Because you were doing great, but some of the things you were doing unintentionally. And then new problems were sent to you, new levels, new devils. So these demons, they can also smell energy very easily. Like, just the way we can smell good people, we can smell animal energy, we know where they are intuitively, we are attracted towards them. Similarly, they are also going to do that. And there's so much ego talk out there, so much of diplomacy, so much of sugary talks. Being polite and humble and being fake sugary is also not the same thing. Because polite and humble people are also very straightforward and honest. These people are not straightforward and honest. They are playing lots of games in their minds, So this is their way to suck your energy, to put you into a corner, put you into a spot. Now, when I say they, sometimes it's not probably an individual. It's probably a situation that you go through every month or every now and then. And every time that situation arises, you feel like completely lost. You feel like, oh my God, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? And you feel like the world is going to come to an end if you're not able to do it. Even when I spend time with the animal kingdom, I meet a lot of people and a lot of things happen. And I have sensed the energy of good people wanting to help, good people wanting to trust. So these negative people who are the vessels for demonic agents, they cannot get these things because they're always playing the games. They're never straight with people. They always have hidden agendas. And so to deal with these people, you need to activate Kali energy because Kali can handle them. She's a demon slayer. She doesn't let the demons live around her. And this doesn't mean you are actually having a war with these people. No, it's all happening internally. These people want access to your gifts. These people want access to your spirituality. These people want to be like you. But they can copy you, they can try to be like you, but they cannot be you. So, they are doing drama. You're not doing drama. You're real. You're the real deal. And I'm just doing this channeling because I feel very strongly that in the past few days, I'm actually seeing this happen practically as well. So the things that happen in my reality, and they're happening in a tangible way, in a very practical way, I think those things are so amazing, they're so real, that they need to be shared with the collective. And in the collective, when we all sit in meditation, whichever time of the day, and we are in different time zones, a lot of people who are on ascension journey, we can build that collective energy, and God sends somebody or the other, an angel, because God is also using their vessels to help you out. Source and masters want to help you out because they see your genuine effort, they see your genuine love and your inspired action based things that you do. God sees that you're being real, you're just flowing. So many challenges you have faced in your life, so many things you have gone through, so many people have said so many things to you, but yet your spirit still shines brightly. So all those people, they're looking at you and they're so jealous of you, they are negative about you, they might say things about you, but you always prove them wrong. And there is an invisible force, there's an invisible power, there's a whole army behind you. They can't see that. So you also need to now awaken to this reality. Awaken yourself, get awakened to this reality. You need to also have faith. You need to also have belief. And when I talk about metaphysics, in metaphysics also, just before you're about to make a shift from one dimension to another, just before you are able to heal from that version of you that needs healing to a better, improved version, you will always be tested. Always be tested. That's the rule. So how do you clear those tests? Just remain in the present and continue to tell yourself that you are loved and you have the faith. That's it. And just keep doing your things. Whatever you love to do, just keep doing that. Don't stop yourself from being who you are. No matter who says what. That's the rule. Kali, the Divine Mother, Kundalini, the Divine Mother, they are also able to perform and they're also able to wage the war when you have that faith. So when you keep doing your things in the background, all of your spirit guides, they're also able to do their duties because they know who needs a punch, they know who needs a talk, they know who needs some materialistic thing and they'll get distracted with it. They know because you are doing a genuine work. And yes, all of this also applies to two types of people mostly. One are those people who are extremely dedicated in their inner work journey. Extremely dedicated. So the mother will protect them. The demon slayer energy will protect them. And number two are those people who are also doing mission work. Like they earn and they spend all of their money in good causes and their mind is constantly busy every day in different amazing things. Physically also they're doing a lot of things and physically they're involved in a lot of high vibrational activities. Of course, unconditional love happens like that only. It becomes a part of these people's lifestyle. Unconditional love and how to dwell in that and how to live in that. So inner work also, those who are completely focused in inner work and they are fulfilling their family duties and responsibilities, they also have a very high vibe energy. So on a daily basis, they're doing something or the other. They're taking care of someone, maybe elderly people in their house or children, or they are either involved in some kind of healing with someone else who is also like a teacher or a master. I mean, there has to be a guru. There has to be a guru to guide you. In the Western culture also, people are very well aware about the genuine guru. So the genuine guru's energy, the genuine master's energy is there, source energy is there, the gods and goddesses energies which is awakened within you is also there. What is missing when these things don't work out or when you get upset or worried is when you don't have that much faith. So this channeling, this collective reading is all about that. And I hope by now all of you who are listening, you have understood the message. And if you have not, if you still have any questions, you have any doubts, then you guys can write down your comments. Also, mark yourself present, because the energy of presence is what we need to embody to be able to awaken and maintain the demon slayer, the protective Kali energy all the time. We need that energy now because you're doing continuous inner work. You're in like someplace amazing in the ascension journey. So people are going to try to distract you. They want your time. They want your energy. And sometimes they're going to get it by showing you fake love, false concern. And sometimes they're going to do it by pulling you down, trying to pull you apart. In both cases, you gotta be careful and you gotta be able to recognize. And I think my intuition is telling me that some of you can recognize it much better than before. You can become my Patreon. The link is given in the description box so that you can continue to support my content every day, every month, and till whenever I can make the content for you guys. Second thing is you can also contribute on PayPal. This is a new thing that I'm doing. If you have a specific question, you can remain anonymous, but you can ask one question, make a contribution over there, and I will answer that question over here for you. The third thing is that you can get into personal sessions with me, readings and therapies with me, which is very helpful, which gives a hand holding, especially if you have gone through some kind of narcissistic abuse, or you're struggling to move up to the fifth dimension and you're usually like, despite being aware, you don't know what are the problems, the loopholes, or what are the implants in your DNA that are stopping you from becoming your pure version. Like you're not able to connect with that version all the time. Like maybe you do it on and off, but not all the time. Those things you can do with me. And you can also get my book, In the Name of Love, A Journey of Finding Your Ultimate Soulmate. I will see you in the next video. One love, peace out, and victory to Ram.